Hello, welcome to my channel, Kathy Woodhurst. I hope you'll think about subscribing. Today's lesson is about leaves, and I happen to have sweet pea petals and a sweet pea leaf and tendrils. So I thought I'd just show you how to add that to this, just an example of an impression of a sweet pea petal. And to get started, you need some water, watercolor paper, some watercolor paints, place to mix your watercolors, a piece of blotting paper, and two brushes with a pointy end, one small and one a little bit, I would say medium size. So let's get started. You want to wet your brush. Get some green and just start mixing the color on your paint tray here, and some lighter green, and make it fairly wet. And just look at the leaves on this particular example is a sweet pea, and I'm just mixing light and dark greens for now. So to start, you just put the tip at the base of the leaf and just press till you get about, the roundness and size that you want. It's always good to pick up some extra color each time you apply the brush to the paper, just for some variation in color. And I'm just blotting because I don't want so much water here, and I'm just going to finish off the sort of the point and the roundness, bringing my brush back to the base of the leaf again. And what that does is, when you bring your color back to the base, any excess color you have will just sort of sit there and get absorbed into the watercolor and just sort of make a nice sort of variation. This will be kind of light and the base will be kind of dark. So just leave that for now. The only thing I would say, here's a little tip if you want to lighten up any color in your watercolor, is, let's just say there's a little bit of sunlight at the end of the leaf here, is just take your blotting paper and just scrunch it up a little bit and just gently blot away the color where you want a little bit of light touching the tip of the leaf there. So that's basically a leaf, and in this example for sweet peas. And then there's some lovely little tendrils that come out so that they can help the plant climb up. So I'm just going to use my smaller brush and just get some green with lots of water on the smaller brush. And you just kind of want to have a look at how the tendrils grow. So in this case, I'm just going to start in the middle between a petal and a leaf, and keep my hand on the watercolor paper and just gently just sort of slide the brush along the paper, keep the point touching the paper, and just basically finish off with a little curl and a tendril at the end. It doesn't have to be a solid line. That's sort of a nice break in the line of the tendril there. It sort of gives it some movement and flow. And that's basically tendrils and leaves. And I'll just finish off with, you don't want the flower hanging in midair, so we'll just do a nice sort of curvy stem. And you can make this as dark or as light as you like, but just hold the brush to the paper and just make this stem of the flower, whatever your flower you're drawing, as long or as short as you like. So that's basically all the elements involved in painting a watercolor sweet pea. Hope you enjoyed this. If you'd like to see more examples of my paintings, have a look at kathywoodhurst.com. Thanks very much.